Whew. Yay. Where I am right now, it's been raining for hours. So it's like just super calm energy up in the mountains. It's at a volcano with rain and rain and rain and rain. I find it's very fitting for the call tonight because I feel very relaxed and I want us to have a really calm meditation space for our call tonight. So I just want to recap a little bit that this month we're talking about chakra chords and soul contracts. And I'm not necessarily going to go over everything I said 2 weeks ago, but basically what we're working on, what we have been working on for the last couple of months is very much the relational subtle body. So the heart chakra, we talk about this all the time, it's the bridge. It's the bridge between heaven and earth, between spirit and human. In your energy center, where there's like these 7 main centers, it's the middle, and it's what connects the spiritual divine chakras with the human, what would be another word for more physical incarnation related chakras. When we look at the chakras, they each have subtle bodies, and the 4th chakra is the 4th subtle body, and this is where all the relational dynamics with other beings happens. You know, like for example, the subtle body related to your emotional chakra, your sacral chakra, it relates to your emotions. It's not in relation to someone else. And your solar plexus, which is, your mental, personal mind chakra, how to say this? You are in an interaction with your mind at that level. It's only when we get to the heart chakra and the 4th subtle body that we truly begin to be in interaction with other energy systems than ours. And, there's these different ways that we enter into synergy with other people. There's through frequency. We can regulate our frequency. Like you can make your frequency really high and it helps someone kind of come up with you. If someone's really low, you can kind of like regulate yours down a little bit so they feel safer. So I think it's called harmonic induction or something like that. So there's that kind of relating you can do at the 4th level. There's the energy flows, which is everything we were learning about the character structures, right? How we're like pushing energy onto someone else, or how we're like flowing out of our bodies and pulling out, pulling away, doing this, doing that, and the interactions with another person when we're doing that. And what we were doing 2 weeks ago, which is the theme of October, there's also energy cords. And all of this is going on in the 4th subtle body. Like, it's not like you don't have cords plugging into you in the 2nd body or the 1st body. It doesn't work like that. It's really all happening on the 4th body, the 4th subtle body, which is the subtle body related to the heart chakra. And I explained a little bit about these chakra cords, which are very interesting, is that in every relationship you have with another human being, whether they are alive or dead, whether it is from this life or another, there are chakra cords connecting each of the 7 chakras within the 4th subtle body. So, and I was explaining a little bit the themes that each of these chakras has 2 weeks ago. So the ones I really want to work on tonight, which in many ways are very, very important to us and to our ability to truly enter into relations with other human beings in a way that not only is healthy, but offers them the possibility to be free. Isn't that what we want, really? Isn't that the dream relationship we would all want to be in? To be with someone that sets us free. No demands, no requests, no expectations, no, manipulations. No, just a healthy relationship is based on setting the other person free to be who they are, to love the way they love, and to simply be able to receive them and accept the way they express their essence. Hey, well, I don't know about you, but to me that sound, yeah. Someone's like, so yes, of course, that's what we all want. And of course, that's what we all want to be able to give to ourselves too. Because let's not forget, you are in a relationship with yourself too, right? Probably the most, well, not probably, the most important relationship. And how you're in relationship with yourself goes out towards the other and defines how you can be in relationship with them. For example, if you put your needs aside to take care of the other, you are letting that other person know, this is what I do, please respect this. So don't consider my needs and put your needs first, because that's what I'm showing you. That's the teaching I'm giving you, right? So we don't think it like that. We're kind of like, I'm gonna be there for them, and then they're gonna be there for me, like. But if we're doing the thing where we're there for them, they don't receive any command prompts letting them know, like, oh, I'm supposed to be there for this person too. So that's why 2 weeks ago we spent like an entire hour, the entire hour meditation we didn't work on our relational cords towards anyone else. We worked on reconnecting these cords through each of these 7 centers in the fourth subtle body into our intentional field, into our core star essence. That's where we want to be coming from. You want your relationship to yourself to be fed by the divine essence that you are. And from there, we come into the world. We come towards the other with something to contribute. We come towards the other, not with these cords that are like, I need this from you, or I need that from you, or you need to give me what my dad didn't give me, or blah, 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 blah. Like all these, it's all subconscious, but we can all feel it. You feel when you're around someone that's needy. Come on. You feel it when you're around someone that something feels off. So the more we can be fully centered, connected completely into our own core star essence, which is indestructible, which is beyond the soul level. It's deeper than the soul level. It is the pure spirit level. It is the God essence that you have within you as an individuated God essence. That's where we want to be coming from in our interactions. There's no need there. There's nothing else than the divine pleasure of wanting to create more light. So imagine if we could set everyone free from this job that we've given them, that they're supposed to complete us, that they're supposed to, heal something in us that we didn't receive from parental figures, that we're carrying from other lives. Imagine that we can kind of like put a stop to all that and come from the core star in all of our interactions. Wow. And remember, that first interaction is the one with yourself, right? Is the one with yourself, with this body, with the egoic structure you have, with, all these pieces of unevolved consciousness that we've been talking about all year that we call the inner child, like that a lot of them are just fragments, energetic, frozen energy that's like stuck in a loop, and it needs us to bring new energy in there and reconnect it to us, bring it back into the heart, so that it can grow, so that it can expand and evolve and be all of us. That's number one. And then from there, you know what? The way you enter into relation with others transforms. You know, and it's not even about going to see them and, hey, you need to stop doing this, and you need to stop doing that, and you need to be more like this, and you need to be more like that, because all of that is based on part of our wounding. All of that is based on what we didn't receive that we needed. So we're going to give that to ourselves through upwelling the core star essence, that core star energy, that divine essence, into the heart chakra and into that subtle body, into the relational subtle body. So we can free everyone. Not just, it's beyond this. We had a call about this last year. I just remembered something. It's freeing the future from the past. We free the future from the past by coming into the now as integrated beings, fully connected to the light that they are. And that's what we choose to emanate in the world. And that's how we choose to go towards someone else. And that's how we choose to be able to receive someone else. It's very important to understand that. People are wounded. People are doing the best they can with the structures they're stuck in. Okay? Like, and unless they're kind of like in this work, you know, if you've got people around you that aren't doing the consciousness work, you know, they can't have these huge shifts where they start realizing, oh my God, I need to just plug back into my core star. You know, what they're doing is loving you the best way that they can based on the structures and belief systems that they're carrying. And the love is coming through these structures, and it kind of comes out looking all weird and distorted. And your job as a being that is doing this work, as a being that is seeking to embody more and more of the true light that you are, is to be able to receive their love, no matter how what's point would say in French, like, no matter how effed up it seems. Like, it's not about being like, okay, yes, abuse me because I know that that's the way you love me. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying abuse me and hurt me, but I am saying be able to receive what is pure from the other person. It might come out all distorted, but somewhere deep in that person is another divine essence, right? Regardless of how they're behaving. So, freeing ourselves from our structures, freeing the parts of us, the energies in us that were trapped in these structures, bringing all this back in deep connection with the core star energy, the core star essence that we are, so that from our intentional field, we are showing up in our aura, in these subtle bodies, in these relational cords, with a deep intent of healing and setting things free. Does it mean that they'll completely change and become someone else and change how they're behaving with you? No, it doesn't. It's not why you're doing it. If you're doing any of this based on how it's going to make someone else act differently, you're in the world of ego. That's not the way this works. That's codependency. You do this for you. You do this for what you're outputting into the world, regardless of what comes back, regardless of if these people change. That's freedom. That's true freedom. You get to decide how you express your light in this world. And there's nothing after that. It's not so that people will, so that this will happen, so that, no so that's. Never mind the so that. You're a being of light, and you choose to express your light in this world. It's the equivalent of the I am. I am. I am. I can feel this meditation is going to be like awesome. So I think I'm going to leave yeah. Yeah, that's the end of the teaching part for tonight. I'm going to get nice and cozy, comfy. My intention is for us to continue connecting deep into the core star and just making these levels very, very aligned one with the other. The core star, the hairline, and then our auric field. And then we're going to work in the fourth subtle body. A lot in the heart chakra tonight. So get comfy. And we'll come back in a second. To you watching this on YouTube, if you want to join us in these meditations, reach out. There's information below in the description.